Hello. Hi everyone. Please let me know if I'm audible and visible. Okay, fine. Hello. Is it audible clearly now? Okay. So, good evening all. Myself Sharayu, and I welcome you all to today's webinar session that is on AI and is organized by CodeClause. So, I'm very excited to for this session. I hope you all are also excited. Uh, I will share my screen. Please let me know if it is visible. Okay, is the screen visible? So good evening, everyone. So today we will be having a session on artificial intelligence. So today, this is the agenda for today's session. Firstly, we will be seeing what exactly do we mean by artificial intelligence, the history of AI, how its evolution and how it has come to the form in which we perceive it today, the different types of AI, and what are the future prospects. Next, we will see the working of AI, how exactly does the AI model work, and its applications. Then we will be seeing the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, followed by a brief introduction about two branches of AI that are natural language processing and computer vision, followed by a small demo on an open CV computer vision project, then career prospects in this field. So without further delay, let's start with the session. So what exactly is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is concerned with the design of intelligence in an artificial device. This definition was one of the first definitions of AI that was coined way back in 1956. So it's not as if AI is very recent technology. It has been into existence since a very long time. So what exactly is AI? AI is a simulation of human intelligence by machines. It is a branch of science that helps machines find a solution to a complex problem in a more human-like fashion. As the term itself states, artificial intelligence. Intelligence is how we perceive our environment, how we understand the problem and learn from our experience to find an optimal solution. So as we can see, intelligence is actually the ability to solve problems, to act rationally, that is, provide an exact explanation as to why we have taken this action, and to ability to act like humans. So the an intelligent machine, uh, it's visible clearly, right? Okay. I, yeah. So intelligent machines can simulate this intelligence through three processes like learning, that is acquisition of the information, and rules for using this information. Then reasoning, that is using rules to reach to appropriate or definite conclusions to solve a particular problem. Then self correction is like learning from the past mistakes and improve your decisions to get optimal output. So this is what AI is all about. So let's see a bit of history about AI. So AI has been into existence since 1950s. So in 1950, the Turing wrote an article on computing, machinery, and intelligence, which articulated a complete vision of AI. Then followed by the famous Dartmouth conference that took place in 1956, where the term artificial intelligence was officially adopted. This was followed by a very high-end research in for building artificial intelligent robots, where in 1969 the first general-purpose mobile robot was built. The period of 1969 to 79 marked the early development of knowledge-based systems, where wherein the systems that were developed used a database of to solve the particular problem. In 1980s, the neural networks gained popularity, and it also saw the emergence of probabilistic and decision theoretic methods. In 1990s, we saw the major advances in various areas of AI like machine learning, data mining, intelligent tutoring, natural language understanding, vision, and other topics. In 1997, the famous supercomputer Deep Blue was designed, which defeated the world champion chess player Gary in a He was a grandmaster in the chess player, and he was defeated by this Deep Blue supercomputer. In 2002, the first commercially successful vacuum cleaner was created. So after this period in 2015 onwards, we saw a large emergence in process automation, that is also known as RPA, and use of AI in smart homes and other innovations. Recently, in 2020, Baidu is a company which releases the linear fold AI algorithm for developing a vaccine during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. So as we can see, AI is not a recent thing, but why it has come into trend nowadays is due to the other technologies that have developed with it. That is, today we have a large amount of data available. The people have been connected. It's very easy to connect with everyone because of internet. Plus, there is an advancement in cloud computing, which has made computing resources accessible. So these all factors have contributed to AI being such a emerging topic today. So now we will see different types of AI that are present in today's scenario. So based on capabilities, there are three types of AI: the weak or narrow AI, strong or general AI, and a super AI. So, weak or narrow AI specifically focuses on solving a particular type of problem. They cannot solve problems or give solutions beyond a specific set of requirements. For example, Apple Siri and IBM Watson. So, Apple Siri cannot do everything, it is only designed for a particular set of functionality. And a stronger general AI is a AI that can understand and different scenarios and generate human-like solutions for any problem. It can learn from one area and apply its concepts in another area. Whereas this type of AI is currently in research. It has not been implemented yet in full capacity. Whereas or narrow AI is what we see nowadays due to the development of ML and deep learning algorithms. So super AI is a type of AI that is a very advanced AI that can give solutions that surpass human intelligence. So this is also hypothetical. It has not yet been developed, but it's an hypothetical concept. So based on functionalities, there are four types of AIs. First is purely reactive. This type of AI uses only the present knowledge that it has to solve the problem. It does not have a pre-trained database does not consider past actions to decide its future action. For example, an AI-based chess playing agent, so it only takes in consideration the current situation on the chessboard to decide its next move. It does not store every and each and every move that it has made in the past. So as opposed to that, we have limited memory AI. So this types of AI systems use some sort of memory to store limited information. For example, self-driving cars. Self-driving cars store information about their environment for a limited period of time. That like how the other cars is in the surroundings driving at what speed, are there any pedestrians in front of the car, etc., and take decisions based on that. So this is about the limited memory AI. Then the next two things are the theory of mind and self-awareness. These four types of AI are completely hypothetical in nature. Theory of mind is an advanced AI concept which understands human behavior and adjusts itself accordingly. Whereas self-awareness AI is a AI system that is aware of itself, that it has entire information about its own state, and it also can perceive human emotions and take decisions based on that. So both these are currently not developed. They are very much high-end research is going on in these areas. So mostly what we are the AI systems that we see today are belong to the weak or narrow AI category. So in the future of AI, so while AI, general AI remains a long way off, more and more of businesses will adopt AI in the short term to solve specific challenges. As we know, more than 50% of enterprises will have platforms that will use AI by 2025. So this is because of the benefits that an AI system can provide to a particular business. So, in terms of technology, knowledge graphs are an emerging technology that will encapsulate association between information and drive upsells in strategies and recommendation engines and personalized medicine. Also, natural language processing applications are also expected to increase in sophistication, so as to enable more intuitive interactions between humans and machines. So, how does an AI system actually work? So, AI system works by merging huge amount of data with intelligent iterative processing algorithms. AI learns from patterns and features that are present in the current data and provide predictions based on that. So each time an AI system performs a round of data processing, it tests and measures its performance and uses the results to develop additional expertise. So these AI systems are majorly implemented by using two major technologies, that are machine learning and deep learning system. Machine learning is a set of algorithms and statistical methods that analyzes the data and learns patterns from it and gives predictions based on the past data. Whereas deep learning algorithms are a set of algorithms that are loosely based on the um, nervous system, that on our nervous system, that is, they use artificial neural networks. These neural networks are broadly based on how our brain synapses works. Like a nervous system is a connection of neurons. So here, these artificial neurons, there is a network of neurons which pass information and filter out features so as to find out different patterns from the data and give a appropriate output based on the use case that we are trying to solve. So, what is the actual difference between AI, machine learning, and deep learning? So most of the times, these terms are used together, and so people get confused. So, as we can see in this figure here, AI is a superset of all these algorithms. AI is used to give intelligence to a machine. So this can be done by using machine learning and deep learning algorithms. So apart from this, AI also consists of other algorithms like that are search based or genetic algorithms, or we can say hill climbing algorithms, simulatic annealing. So these are other concepts that are also included in AI. Further than machine learning is a subset of AI algorithms, wherein it uses some statistical methods to derive patterns from data and make predictions. So machine learning is broadly categorized into three parts: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning uses labeled data, that is, it takes data and its actual output as input to the algorithm and uses it to give predictions. So supervised learning is mostly used for regression and classification tasks. Like for example, if do you have a cancer or not? So this is a classification problem. Or what is the based on these conditions, like on the area of the house and number of rooms in the house, can we predict the house price? So this is a regression task. This comes under supervised machine learning. In unsupervised machine learning, we only have the data and we have no actual output for them. So this type of unsupervised learning algorithms include clustering and anomaly detection. And reinforcement learning is another class of algorithms wherein the agent tries to learn from his past experience based on the rewards that it gets for each action it performs. So it creates a knowledge base on performing iterations of the task, and based on the reward that it gets for each task, it updates its knowledge base. So a subset of that is so for machine learning algorithms, we require some amount of human intervention. For example, whatever data that we are feeding in the algorithm should be pre-processed, and features need to be extracted that are giving proper output for the algorithm. But so this is a major, we can say, a drawback of machine learning algorithms. So this drawback is overcome in deep learning algorithms, where deep learning algorithms, as I had said earlier, use artificial neural networks, where the neural networks is a connection of neurons, where these layers filter out the data and extract the features automatically. So we don't need to do feature processing in the previous stage. We only need to clean the data while feeding into the deep learning models. So this is one advantage of deep learning models over the machine learning models. But the catch is that deep learning models require a very huge amount of data set for them to function accurately. So this is all about AI versus ML versus DL. So these are some of the applications that we can see AI today. So first, majorly we know that AI can be used in healthcare. AI can be currently it is used for disease detection in, like, for example, cancer disease detection, heart disease, any disease detection, or if we want to detect tumors in MRI or scans or X-ray or any other medical data. So applications of AI in healthcare help the doctors to make accurate predictions based on the person's history, and also aid in monitoring of the patients and other things. Plus, like in these situations like COVID, like as we had seen, uh, AI can be used to create new vaccines and find new drug, and it can also aid in new drug discoveries. So the next is the self-driving cars. Self-driving cars is also an emerging technology which uses AI to map its route and other take decisions, so it can drive towards the person towards destination safely. So applications also of AI applications in agriculture also help the farmers to create sustainable practices and take data driven decisions. Like for example, if we have a very large field and we want to spray pesticides on it evenly, but if we do it spray it all over the farm, then it is wastage of pesticides also, and it is harmful for our health. So if we train a image based model for disease detection in the plants and mount it on a UAV, it can help in site specific spraying of pesticides. So it can allow spraying of pesticides in only in the areas in which the diseases are affected. So it can save the time of the farmer, cost and money, and also it won't cause any environmental damage. So also AIs can be used in education, wherein we can develop AI to model the students' performance and give automated suggestions to us so as to how to uh, prepare his or her sessions. And plus for specific subjects we can use an AI to train. Next we can find applications of AI in finance, like for stock market analysis and fraud detections. Plus, we also find chatbots are nowadays used in many websites and other things. So, chatbot is a virtual assistant that can answer your queries automatically. So, this is achieved through natural language processing and AI. So, as we have previously seen an example of Deep Blue, which was used for chess playing. So, AI is also used for gaming purposes, and another application is for surveillance, where AI can be used for tracking criminal activities or any other activity detection that may otherwise require a huge amount of workforce. So, we can automate that. So, what are the benefits of AI? Why is this technology so in trend in nowadays? So, this is because AI models reduce possibilities of human errors. For example, weather forecasting. It also has a large amount of data. So, weather forecast created from AI do not give that much human errors. So it takes risk instead of humans. So, like for example, in nuclear power plants and mining industries, we can use AI. It is available 24 by 7. Like for example, in the as we have seen, the chatbots are available 24 by 7, as opposed to that we may have to use um, support support staff. So instead of that, we can use chatbot that are available 24 by 7. So they can also help in repetitive jobs and provide digital assistance and take faster decisions based on past data. Plus, we are finding daily applications like Apple Series, OK Google, that we are currently using. Next, so even if we have a large number of benefits from AI, so the one of the uses that could be the use of such technology is that it is only as good as the data that we put into it. Where the given data provides for a chance of having a misleading outcome, there is a high chance that it could bring about some serious problems to that effect. Like for example, in if we are training a recommendation system for hiring candidates, and if we give the data, if the past data of the company contains male candidates at higher position and it has used that data for training, so as we can see, the data itself has a bias that only male candidates are in the higher positions. So while if we train the model without mitigating it, without cleaning it, the AI model may understand that only the male candidates are qualified for the higher positions, and it may not give recommendations for the female candidates for available positions. So this is one of the risks of the AI, that if we give biased data to the AI system, it may produce biased output, which is very harmful for for the people who are working, who are using it. There is also the misconception that artificial intelligence has the chance to reduce the general level of emotions that people normally have, where people are usually involved with the use of computer system to solve problems that human beings used to handle. There is a chance that they could become out of touch with the general emotional aspect that the case could be having. Also, AI creation takes a large amount of cost, and it may happen that it can replace some of the employment opportunities. And also, violations are a major part of that risky part of the AI, because AI all depends on the data that we have, and where we have data, we the possibilities of privacy and security comes in it. So these are some of the risks of AI technology. So let's come to some branches of AI that are majorly in use today. So first is an NLP, that is natural language processing. Natural language is the way in which humans communicate with each other. It is not restricted to any specific language like English or Hindi or Marathi. A branch of it is a this NLP is a branch of AI that is concerned with giving computers the ability to understand text and spoken words in much the same way as human beings can. So this is very challenging task, because we don't actually mean everything literally that we speak. Like we have sarcasm quotes. So for this is very difficult for a machine to understand. So this is where NLP comes in. So NLP is a combination of technology. It uses a combination of techniques like computational linguistics, statistical models, machine learning, and deep learning to understand what exactly is being stated. So before using NLP directly, there are some of these are the tasks that are performed on the data that is being processed. So for example, these are the tasks, that is tokenization, part of speech tagging, stemming, lemmatization, and stop word removal. So tokenization is the process of breaking down a sentence into different parts. So after for example, this is an apple. So this sentence can be broken down into four words. So after breaking down these words, we have to use a part of speech tagging, like apple is a noun, is a verb. So these part of speech tagging is important to convert this unstructured text into a structured form. Also, when we have a text, there is a large amount of data coming in. So to reduce it, we use stemming, lemmatization, and stop word removal. So stemming is a process of cutting down the words into its stem form. For example, uh, if we have this words like dancing and danced, so these words are converted into its stem form like dance. And as opposed to that, lemmatization uses stemming uses a uh, simple algorithm that is known as Porter Stemmer's algorithm to convert the words into its stem form. As opposed to that, lemmatization uh, converts it using the grammatical lemma of the word. So, for example, is, are, and being. These all three words are converted into a single word, that is be in grammar. So then this is followed by stop word removal, which contains um, stop words that are commonly used words that don't have any meaning individually, like and the. So we can remove these words without changing the context of what is there in the text. So these are the some of the use cases in which NLP is used. Spam detection, as we can see, we get a large amount of emails that are spam. So if we can automate this process by using natural language processing to detect which what kind of emails are there that are spam. So we can also use this in NLP in sentiment analysis. Like if we for example, we are using Twitter chats and we want to analyze the sentiment, like whether they are positive messages or negative messages. So this can be done through NLP. Virtual agents and chatbots also use NLP to understand the queries that are given to them and respond it in the same manner. Other examples of use cases of NLP are text summarization and machine translation, where text summarization is where a large amount of text data is analyzed and converted into a small brief summary. So these are some of the NLP use cases. So let's move on to another branch of AI, that is computer vision. This is one of the most famous branches of AI that are in use today. So, computer vision is the branch of AI that enables the computers and systems to derive meaningful information from digital images, videos, and other visual inputs. So, it allows an artificial intelligence system to see, like we use our eyes to see and perceive what is being presented in front of us. The computer vision it does this task for the AI agents. It sees through by using camera sensors and tries to analyze what is there in the image. So this is also a very difficult task because computer doesn't understand anything other than the binary language. So how can we model uh, a model develop a model such that make the computer understand what is being presented in the image? So major of the computer vision tasks are can be categorized as follows. Like image classification is the problem, wherein we classify whether the image has a particular object or not. Like if that image is of a specific car, if we are uh, speaking of cars, so if we are feeding the image to the showing an image to the AI system, so it should classify which model car is this. So this is the image classification task. So object detection task is identifying the object in the image and plus localizing it, like identify where exactly it is located in the image. Another task is object tracking, wherein the object that is specifically identified is tracked over a period of time in the video frame. Also, computer vision can be used for content-based image retrieval, where images are converted to what is being displayed in them, and based on that, other processing is done. Then again, next is object segmentation, wherein if the pixels that are present in the image are classified whether they belong to the object or not. So let's see a small demo for for the computer vision project. So is my Jupyter notebook visible? So for this computer vision project, we have used OpenCV. OpenCV is a open source library for computer vision, machine learning, and image processing. This it is also available for C, C++, and Java. And here today I have for this project I have used the Python library. Okay, it's visible. Okay. So here we can see these are some of the tasks in computer vision. So here for this OpenCV project, I have taken object detection project demo. So here we can see for in object detection, the target class is identified plus where it is located is displayed by you predicting a bounding box. So here we can see there are two dogs and one cat in the image, and there is a bounding box for each of them. So this is the object detection. As opposed to that, in semantic segmentation, instead of predicting the bounding box, the exactly what if, pixel belongs to the object is predicted. So this is suppose a cat, and whatever pixels that are belonging to the cat in the image are colored for the specific class. So this is known as semantic segmentation. And in instance segmentation, each instance of the object is separately segmented. Like it is like here we can see there different for the same class, different instances are predicted differently. So these are some tasks that can be achieved by using the OpenCV library. So for this project, I have used YOLO algorithm. YOLO is you look only once. It is an object detection model algorithm. So this is one of the algorithms that uses a single pass for is that it detects an object in a single pass of the neural network. So, as previous to this, there are different object detection algorithms like faster RCNN, RCNN, and SSDs. So, YOLO is one of the most accurate and faster algorithm that generates object detection predictions. So here we can see the image that is given to the model is divided into grids of size, any size we can take. Like here we have a S by S grid on the image input. So for each of these boxes, and a class probability map is generated, and based on that a bounding box is generated with the probability of how much confident it is that this is an object. So along with this, since many cells belong to the same object, so different bounding boxes are predicted by the model. So to converge them or avoid confusion, it uses intersection over union to find the overlapping boxes and takes the maximum probability box to give the final detection. So here first we will be importing the libraries. So for this project, I've used a pre-trained YOLO model. This model was trained on COCO dataset, that is common objects in context. So this dataset contains images and labels for 80 classes. So these are the names of the classes. that are present in this data set. So whenever an AI model is generated, so this AI model has some configuration, that is the architecture of the YOLO model and the weights that are on which that it is trained. These both things need to be loaded in the model before using it for predictions. So let's load the model. Right. So here we can see the model is being loaded. So this object detection algorithm comes under supervised learning. Like for whenever we want to train an object detection model, we need to give it data like images. These are the images and the bounding boxes as labels for each object that we want to determine. So we need a label data for training an object detection model. So this is a input image uh, on which we will be performing the object detection. Uh, right. So I had already run this code for. I guess it's not loading. Yeah, yes, it's loaded. So here we first read the image and convert it into a particular size that is required by the model and give it to the model as input. So for this particular image, it took 5.8 seconds for the YOLO to predict the output. So after, yeah, now let's run this code again. So here we can see it takes only a single forward pass for detection. Algorithms like RCNN and fast RCNN predict the detect the object in two passes. First, they identify the region of interest and then use another classifier to classify what kind of object this is. But in YOLO, it does this in only one forward pass. So here we can see the objects are detected and the class probability, that is the confidence, is also given. Like here we can see this person is detected with the confidence of 99%. So this is the output image. So I have converted this entire code into a Python function and used for giving object and used on different images that are present in the file. Let's run this code. So yeah, here we can see even if there are overlapping people, it has been detected them accurately. This model has its limitations, like it doesn't work for very small objects that are in clutter. So this is all about the project. Okay, is it okay now? Is the voice okay? Okay. So now let's move on to the next point, that is the career opportunities in AI. So there are different career opportunities in this field. Like we have different job profiles, like machine learning engineer, AI engineer, data scientist, machine learning researcher, business intelligence developer, and computer vision engineer. These are not limited to these only options. There are various other roles that also require AI as a techno as a your what we can say plus point that we need to use in the industry. So all these careers need the basic knowledge of artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning algorithms, plus tools like Python, R, Hadoop systems for data, and more importantly, other tools that are used for data analysis and pre-processing, and also database management system, since everything that we are doing in AI depends on data. A data knowledge of database management systems is a must, let be it relational or non-relational databases. So apart from that, this career also requires some sound knowledge of cloud, because today whenever we want to develop an AI model, it requires a large amount of computing resources as well as storage resources. So it's not possible for everyone to have that much high end that kind of high end hardware in your own system. So cloud is a very good option that we can explore. So cloud provides IT resources on demand, and we can access them from anywhere and for any time, and we only have to pay for the usage of the resources that we actually use. We don't have to uh, buy it like for entire time only. What for the time that we use, we pay for the services. So these are some technologies that we need to learn to get a successful career in this AI field. So this is the some information about the CodeClause company. Uh, so what is CodeClause? CodeClause is basically a company which deals with the web solutions, automation, and app development. We provide internships to all the techno geeks who are interested in this field. We have developed and created many web products and web apps which have made the life of students as well as working individuals easy. And considering the fact that innovations are born by need, we retrospected the needs and launched the apps such as PDF Suite and DigiTacker, enabling students to have access to these apps for free while the competitors charge a ton of amount for the same. By doing so, we definitely had put the headache at ease. As you know, the computing world has changed in terms of automation, making practical knowledge a bit more important than the theoretical knowledge. And with time, all the national as well as state universities have made the internship or summer internship program mandatory. And looking at the current market, there are many internship providers with unauthorized projects and illegal certification, making fool of students and charging a hefty sum of amounts for an unauthorized as well as illegal internships. So this is where the team CodeClause has stepped in to provide the internships and taking care of the summer internship program of many in universities. Currently, we have trained over 15,000 plus interns, and most of them are well performing and are working with us. We do take the better performing students on a stipend role, thus adding perks to their working resume as an internship experience. We do provide internship certificate to everyone, and to the best performing interns, they are given an official code clause T-shirt and some swags delivered right to their homes. We recently have received many requests from interns as well as students regarding their final year projects. So we have started guiding students over their final year projects and helping them choosing the suitable project idea according to their interests and motives. So uh, any of you have any thought regarding the same thing? Just ping us over. We are more than happy to help. So this was all about the Code Clause company. And thank you for patiently listening to the session. And I hope you enjoyed it well as I have enjoyed it delivering this session. So please let me know if you have any questions. I also wanted to let you know that you should explore this Chat GPT that has been recently launched. It is an chatbot that has recently launched in November 30. So you can definitely explore it. They claim to provide dialogues, like it is a chatbot which can answer any of your questions. I guess there is some lag here. But you can definitely check that out. So there is a question. There are many chatbots which are created without NLP. So how is this possible? Okay. So making a chatbot is not that difficult for like without AI. So if we have a predefined set of questions that don't need what we can say, that don't have many options, like if we have a specific set of rules, and we can then just give an if else loop and provide the answers like for the questions. Plus we can also use, if we are not using NLP, we can also use normal regular expressions to answer those questions. So this is possible by using if we have a, this is only the case where in situations where we already have a data set and the question don't deviate much from that specific ones, and we already know the answer, so we can hard code these answers and provide them as per the questions. Yeah, sure. Data engineers can surely switch their career to AI. Uh, there is most of the skills that are used by data engineers, data scientists, and AI engineers overlap. So with some upskilling and uh, experience on some open source project, like we can do, and definitely we can switch to career in AI. So AI is not just for people who are doing computer science or IT. So it is if with one has if one is curious enough and willing enough, he or she can take up any basic course in these tools and use this AI knowledge that is gained in this own domain. So yeah, for AI resources, we can find a large number of resources on the internet itself. Only we need to shortlist and use them. So for example, Amazon and Microsoft have very cool resources for learning these things, and they are freely available. So only the theoretical algorithms and theory is not useful for machine learning. How you are using it for a particular problem, because only knowing the algorithms isn't enough. For every machine learning problem, the accuracy depends on what kind of data you are working with. So the more you do your projects and different kind of projects with different data sets, like for example we can machine learning can work with image data, text data, and also if we are you are curious enough, you can try satellite data that is also freely available for the data from satellites like Sentinel and Landsat is freely available. So ML algorithms can also work on that. So the more you practice on different kinds of tasks, Kaggle is a very good resource where you can find this. The more you practice, the more mastery you will gain over this Is math required to be an AI engineer? Yeah, sure. Math is everywhere. Computer science and AI all is applied mathematics. Mostly, the concepts that here that are used are probability, calculus, and optimization algorithms. So yes, maths is required for being an AI engineer. Is CP required for AI jobs? I guess it is competitive programming, right? So CP is just allows us to gain mastery over data structures and algorithms. So data structure and algorithm is very important if you are going to work with in the IT industry. It is the main, like we can say, it is the ABC of everything that we do in the IT industry. So, if you have your data structure and algorithms strong, you can definitely build your career in any field of IT. So, can I get a data science job without a degree? Is it possible just to do with skills? Ah, um, this is possible, I guess, if you have enough skills and enough projects to what we can say, to showcase of your skills. But degree, it comes in limelight when if you require a proper guidance to learn everything in data science. Like I said before, there are a large amount of resources that are present on the internet, but we need to identify what exactly should we do. So if you can find a mentor or if we have a degree, we can get a particular guideline over what is actually required, and first doubt solving. And other thing is, if you can find a mentor for this, it's a very good thing. Suggestions for any beginner level AI project. So you can find this on Kaggle. Just go on Kaggle and take a look at the past competitions. You should not directly jump into the new competitions. We should take a look at what is being done in the past, how people have approached different problems, what resources they have used, and just slowly, by step, you start understanding what is being done, and then we can improve ourselves. So beginner AI level project you can definitely find on Kaggle. Is there jobs available for freshers in AI field with high package? Yes, there definitely are. So any other questions? I will also send this link for chat GPT if anyone wants to explore. This is a very recent thing. On 30th November, they had launched this um, model chatbot. This was trained on a very large data set, uh, and they claim to like they claim that it's more better than the Instruct GPT previous model. Okay, are there any other questions? Did I miss anything? So that was all from my side. Uh, if you have any questions, please let me know in the chat. Okay, if not, we can end the session.